Hi, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. Happy to be back with you again. And I have another story picture book. And it's called Berenstain Bears and the Truth. So let's see what's happening on this. The Berenstain Bears and the Truth. It looks like they're in trouble. It was a lazy sort of day in bear country. The air was so still that the leaves on the big trees where the bear family lived were hardly rustling. Except in the beehive, where the bees were always busy, nothing much seemed to be happening. It was the sort of day that sometimes leads to mischief. Inside the treehouse, Brother and Sister Bear were sitting around, not doing anything in particular. Brother Bear was holding his soccer ball. He'd become interested in soccer and had been outside practicing free kicks. Sister was relaxing in the easy chair, thinking about what she would do next. There's Brother Bear. Neither Papa nor Mama Bear were around. Papa was in his shop working on some furniture, and Mama was out shopping. So that left the two of them by themselves. I know what, said Sister. Let's go gather some wild blueberries. Brother thought about that. No, he said, wild blueberries have too many thorns. And besides, the seeds get stuck in your teeth. Well then, said Sister, let's go outside and twist each other up on the swing and see who gets the dizziest. Brother thought about that. No, he said, that's silly. Besides, we did that yesterday. Sister Bear became irritated and impatient with Brother Bear. He was just shooting down all of her good ideas. Oh my goodness, she complained. You don't want to do anything. All you want to do is sit there and hug that soccer ball. I think you must be in love with that soccer ball. I am not, protested Brother, but I'll tell you something. I bet I can dribble the ball past you. Brother was a pretty good soccer player and a very good dribbler. But so was Sister Bear. The only one who saw what happened next besides the cubs was the mockingbird, who was perched on a twig outside the open window. Brother faced Sister. The ball was on the floor between them. First, Brother moved to the ball with his right foot. Then with his left foot, trying to trick Sister out of position. Then, quick as a flash, he gave the ball a sharp kick with his right foot. So first he was trying to trick her, and then he gave it a good kick right there. Think it's good to play ball in the house? It almost worked, but Sister was too fast. She reached out with her knee and blocked the ball, which bounced against a bookshelf, against a chair, and against a footstool. So see how fast she was? And there it goes, bouncing all over the place. And into Mama's most favorite lamp, which fell to the floor with a crash. That's what I was kind of worried about. The mockingbird let out a screech and got out of there as fast as its wings would carry it. It flew away. As it flew away, it saw Mama Bear returning from the marketplace. Oh boy. Now, the bear family had some house rules, just like all families do. One was no honey eating in bed. Another was no tracking mud on clean floors. And another was no playing ball in the house. Oops, I think they broke that rule. What to do? Brother looked at sister. Sister looked at brother. They both looked at the broken lamp, and they both listened in horror as Mama came up the front steps and into the house. They're pretty nervous. All brother had time to do before Mama came into the room was roll the ball behind Papa Bear's chair. There, he's doing it right there. My lamp, said Mama. My best lamp, what happened? She asked, looking into her cub's eyes. Tell me about it. The cubs looked into Mama's eyes, then at each other, and then they began to tell one of the biggest whoppers that has ever been told in all of Bear County. You know what another word for a whopper is? Yeah, that's right, a lie. It was a bird, began Brother Bear. Yes, added Sister, a big purple bird with yellow feet. And green wingtips, added Brother, and funny-looking red feathers sticking out of its head, said Sister, as a finishing touch. As most lies do, the purple bird whopper got bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, continued the cub, and it flew in the window and zoomed around the room and knocked over the lamp. As Mama Bear was looking at the broken lamp with a sad expression on her face, Papa Bear came in from his shop. The cubs began to tell him the story about the big bird that flew in the window and broke the lamp. It was harder to tell the second time. For one thing, they couldn't remember exactly how they had told it the first time. You got me confused, said Papa. Was it a purple bird with green wingtips and yellow feet, or a yellow bird with purple wingtips and green feet? Or was it a white bird with black spots? That's a lot of choices there. Like that soccer ball behind my chair. But the thing that really made it hard the second time was how very sad Mama's eyes looked as she picked up the pieces of her broken lamp. Poor Mama Bear. Mama, we're really sorry about the lamp, said Brother. Oh yes, said Sister, picking up the last piece and putting it in the dustpan. Oh, said Mama, I'm not worried about the lamp. I can always get another lamp. We can glue this one back together. What I'm sad about is the thought that maybe, just maybe, my cubs, who I've always trusted, aren't telling me the truth. And trust is not something you can put back together. Both cubs started to talk at once. "It wasn't a bird," said Sister. "It was a soccer ball." "And it was all my fault," shouted Brother Bear. "It was just as much my fault," shouted Sister. But they both were shouted down by the phone, which rang loudly. That's a different looking phone. It was Grizzly Gran inviting the Bear family for a Sunday visit. "Hello, Gran," said Mama. "Oh, everything here is just fine in the treehouse. How is everything with you?" But Mama," protested Sister after Mama hung up the phone, "you told Gran that everything is fine here. And that's not really the truth." "Oh, but it is," answered Mama. "We've got two fine cubs that just learned an important lesson about telling the truth. And what could be finer than that? Now, let's help Papa glue that lamp back together." Nobody really expects cubs to be perfect, and from time to time Brother and Sister Bear did forget the rules. Brother ate honey in bed a couple times. One time Sister tracked a little mud on the clean floor. And once or twice Brother and Sister started to play ball in the house before they remembered not to. But they never, ever again told a whopper, because trust is one thing you can't put back together once it's broken. That was a good story. Have you ever tried to keep out of being in trouble by telling something that wasn't true or leaving out things? I know sometimes when I was young, I did that because I did not want to get in trouble. But you know what my dad told me? My dad told me, "If you tell me the truth, Maria, you might not get in trouble. But if you lie to me and I find out, you're going to be in big trouble." So I learned really young not to lie. It just wasn't worth it. Well, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. I love you, I really do. And I want to pray blessings on you and yours, in your house and out of your house, in the day and the night. Whatever you do, keep dreaming. Keep a story in your heart. I'll be reading tomorrow. Good night.